Today we're launching the Offshore Wind Potential Study, which captures the advantage of the deepwater port of Shannon Foynes Port Company married to the Atlantic offshore wind resource. The two of these natural resources go hand in glove and together can give Ireland Inc. a huge potential economic opportunity.
Well, there's a few things that really jump off the page. The first is the scale of the resource that's available. Some of the strongest and most consistent wind speeds in the Atlantic, and they're literally on the doorstep of Shannon Foynes here. Another key benefit here is the depth of water in the channel. And we have land available here, immediately adjacent to the quayside. We build out the infrastructure. The resource is so big here, it's unlimited, far more than Ireland needs. And therefore, what do we do with it? One is interconnection and how we can directly produce that electricity and then transport it to other places around Europe and the rest of the world. There's also a need to look at kind of more novel uses of this energy and how we can convert energy into hydrogen. So Ireland can become a significant global player in terms of fuel exports, something that we've never had before.
I'm really looking forward to working with the port company as a minister locally here, as representative of the government, to make sure that this report is implemented and that we can see real job creation of significant numbers in the area of offshore wind here in the Shannon Foynes Port Company area.
The report confirms that the potential for this is huge. This is a national project. It requires national concentration and national support. Economically, the potential is absolutely huge, and the fact that it can be from a green energy source is very exciting.
Shannon Foynes Port Company is a major economic driver here in the Midwest, but not just locally in Limerick, but nationally and indeed internationally. And the potential that can be accrued to the region and to the country in getting ahead of the game in terms of dealing with wind energy and all the associated add-ons that come with it is immense.
From a business perspective for the region and also the nation, this is an unprecedented opportunity that we must take. The opportunity is as big as 30,000 jobs to up to 2050. And it's also going to address our climate change challenges, which is a huge emphasis from businesses across the region. And really now it's up to government nationally to actually make this happen.
The key now is to put in place the infrastructure so that this revolution can be realised, that these massive floating wind energy turbines can be assembled here, floated out into the Atlantic and deployed off the west coast of Ireland. This report will be the blueprint for that development.
We're on the brink of something incredible here, as the report shows. There's already significant interest out there, and we would hope by the turn of the decade we'd have our first gigawatt built out. A recent Danish study shows that 1 gigawatt of offshore wind built out generates 14,600 jobs. That's the scale of the opportunity we have here.
The jobs potential from floating, when you look at kind of the long-term fabrication opportunities, you look at the installation opportunities and the service jobs. I mean, this is an industry that's going to go on for the next 100 years, so you're talking about tens of thousands of jobs over the next number of decades.